Welcome back.
Welcome. I'm Connie.
And I'm Angelica.
And this is
the In Between Girls podcast. Woo! So this is our monthly In Between the Chisme episode.
Yes, and some of the topics might be old, but that's the reason why. But I feel like it gives us time to marinate on our opinion.
Yeah.
Because when we recorded last, that same night, I think it was when the Will Smith thing happened.
Do you want to start with that one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because it happened literally after we recorded everything. So we didn't get to talk about it. But I feel like I like it because it gave me more perspective and more things came out since then.
That is true.
So,
you need to
we marinated.
Yeah.
Yes. So I think that's the first thing we should talk about, the Will Smith slap.
Okay. At first, I thought it was fake. I thought it was planned out.
It seems that way. Because if not, I wouldn't have known the Oscars happened because I don't watch
them neither.
Yeah.
So I was scrolling and then actually Jose told me, he was like, did you saw that Will Smith slap Chris Rock? And I was like, what?
He was on that.
Yeah. And he was like, what? And he was like, I don't know, I just saw it. So I was like, no, I need to know why. And then he was like, I think because he said a joke or whatever. I was like, what was the joke? He was like, I don't know.
Oh, man.
Because he just saw it he was just scrolling and saw the video of him.
Slap.
Yeah. And I was like, I gotta do my research. So I went and then it took me a while to find the actual joke, before the slap.
Oh, you found out the Saturday?
No, yeah, that night. That night it happened.
Sorry, I'm not sure if it happened on a Saturday or Sunday, but I remember it was.
But I found out that night.
I found out, I think Monday morning or Sunday morning, whatever the next morning was. I woke up and the memes were everywhere.
I found out maybe a few minutes after it happened.
So you were there early.
Yeah. And most of the videos, it was just the slap and
not the joke.
And when Will Smith
he was screaming at him.
Yeah, when he went back to sit down and he was screaming at him. But I couldn't find the joke. So I was like, what was it had to be that bad, you know?
Yeah.
So I was just looking through it, and then I found it. And then I didn't got it at first. So I was like,
because I didn't know who G.I. Jane was. I had to Google it.
I Googled it too. Because I didn't know. I was like, okay, I heard the joke, and I was like, okay.
Yeah.
And then I searched up that movie, and I was like, okay. And then things started coming up about Jada having problems
with alopecia.
Yeah. And I was like, okay, I see why would it be bad. But I don't think it should have went that far.
Something I didn't know, but I realized a few days after, was that the Oscars, they usually are known for making fun of the people who sit in the front.
Yeah, so it's a roast session.
Yeah.
So you kind of have to expect it.
Yes.
Now,
especially them with their past.
Yeah.
What did you expect?
Yeah. And my thing is, as things started coming up.
Yeah.
From what I saw, Jada shaved her head on her show, and she said that she wanted to embrace it. And then I saw a video that she posted on her Instagram saying, I don't give a shit what anybody thinks about my bald head. That was way before this joke. So I'm like, why you took it that serious then?
Yeah, because new video footage came out or whatever, and it seems like Will was laughing in the beginning.
I know, yeah.
She's the one that was upset about it, and I think he just went about it the wrong way.
Yeah.
He should have talked to him after, or gone up there when he won and made a joke about Chris. I feel like that would have been it, but not assault.
Yeah. I feel like even then, if he would have went up there, in that moment, he should have been like, hey, maybe you don't know this. Maybe he, really didn't know. But my wife is fighting this and that, and that joke was just not okay or something.
And then I heard on another podcast that I think Chris has
I saw that too. I heard it too.
Yes, because he doesn't know when he's upset people.
So he, I think it takes him a few minutes to realize how other people are reacting and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So that's why it takes him a second, and he's still smiling throughout the whole thing, because he's like, not only obviously he's surprised,
yeah,
but on top of that, he already, needs the extra minutes to realize what is happening. It's like, oh.
Yeah, it was just hard to watch.
Yeah.
And we made a poll. Before I forget, we made a poll. And we got a lot of opinions.
Oh, shit.
So first, we did a poll on whose side people were on. And 67% were on Chris' side and 33% were on Will. But you told me you accidentally clicked Will.
It was like barely a few minutes in, and I accidentally pressed Will.
Yeah,
but
right there.
And him, I think he did the same shit.
Yeah. But, and then I asked why, and we have a couple of opinions. If you want to start.
Someone said he didn't mean it in a way to offend her. Just a joke. He is a comedian after all, which is true.
It's true. And then it said...
Oh, I read that one, sorry.
Okay. And then there's one that was like, it's not like she chose to lose her hair. And like...
Okay. So I'm assuming she's on Will's side?
Yeah, I'm assuming so. Well, I agree. Like, yeah, maybe she is upset about it. But he could have talked to him after. Mm-hmm. And, okay, well, I'll discuss what I think about her behavior later. Okay.
Oh, yeah. She's a whole... Okay. She's something else. And someone said neither one was right.
Where was it? Oh.
This one.
I mean, yeah, depends how you look at it.
Yeah.
And then, I'm assuming this one, they were on Chris's side, and they were like, Chris, and they were like, don't sit in the front at a comedian show if you don't want to be picked at. # need tough skin.
Yes.
Yeah.
Before all these things happened, Jose and I were talking about going to see Kevin Hart.
Yeah. And they roast people in the audience.
I know. And I was like, maybe we should get some close seats. I was like, but I do not want to do anything like really in the front because I literally told him that. I was like, if he roasts me, I will cry. And he said that too. I was like, yeah, I don't want to get roasted either. So like, you know what you're getting yourself into. Yeah. And obviously like the Oscars, I think most of the awards, they do like a roasting session, something like that.
Yeah.
But like, that's going to happen.
Mm-hmm. And they were right there, right in the front. Like, no, I would have sat in the back. And then here.
There's always a time and a place for everything. Will could have easily dealt with Chris afterwards. Agree.
Yeah, that's what we were saying. Mm-hmm. Which one did you read?
No.
Okay. So we read... Okay. No one's. It's good TV, but I could care less about two rich people getting their money.
That is true. Some people... I don't want to really talk about it because I'm not very educated on it, but some people were making it as a race thing.
Why? Well, you said you don't know. Okay.
But what I understood was because of, black women deal with being judged a lot by their hair. Mm. But they're both black.
Yeah, and G.A. Jane was white.
Yeah. I mean, so I really don't...
But I don't know. I'm not educated, so I don't know.
But it's hard for me to see where the race
card comes in.
On that situation.
Yeah. I mean, we're open to learn, but we just don't know that side of it.
Yeah. I feel like Will should have handled it better, in a better way, but slapping him in front of thousands is not it.
Agreed. And then, I don't think I've seen, but según Jada was going to talk about it in her Red Table show. Did she talk about it?
I don't know. I don't watch her show.
Me either, but I feel like I would have seen at least clips of it.
Yeah. I don't even see that. Her show never comes up on my feeds or anything like that.
No, but since the slap was such a big deal, I would think people would circulate a clip if she said anything. So I don't think she's talked about it.
Or maybe not yet.
Yeah.
She's probably bringing it up later on to make more money.
But what I have seen is that she, there's quotes I've seen of her. I don't know if she actually said this, but I've seen the quotes. Que she basically was saying que she's backtracking on Will. Like, she's saying que she felt forced to marry him or something.
I feel like the way he talks about him,
how do I say this? it's
in a
fucked up.
way degrade him as a man, as her husband, is disgusting. And I feel like she only does that to, like, obviously she talks about all of that in her show, and it's the only reason why you would do that. It's like for
if you don't even like your
or something.
husband,
Yeah. Like how like
I would never say those things about my husband.
No, not only that, like you've done so many things and said so many things that make him look so bad.
Mm-hmm.
Like how? And then I don't think I've ever seen her come out and defend him when this happened.
That's true. She never said anything.
No, never. So like you, what? Like you made that face. Obviously, Will saw you upset and did that, and you're not gonna come out and defend him.
When there's a video that came out when it shows when he slapped Chris, she laughed.
It really I didn't.
She laughed after.
Oh my god, she gets me so angry. It's just like how I don't get it.
Like I feel bad for Will.
Yeah, and so many things that she has said was like I don't feel like Will has ever been in any problem besides whatever she says.
Yeah. Literally is the only drama he's been in.
Because of
her. And
her.
it's his wife.
I know. Like I saw a clip of they were in that red table thingy and Will was saying how for her 30th birthday he was planning this whole big thing for her and whatnot, and she straight up said she didn't like it. Like how? Like what? Like she said it was too much. What?
How appreciative can you be?
Not only that, but only like obviously her what she called it, entanglement or what? I don't get it.
I don't know. It's just, I don't understand. Like, okay, if she has marital issues, go to a therapist, talk about it with your partner. Why are you announcing it to like millions of people?
Yeah,
and embarrassing him. Like, it's I don't really know. El video that you sent me. She was recording him, asking him a question, and he was like,
he didn't want. Yeah, he didn't want to be recorded, and like she kept on doing it, and it's like, why are you not gonna stop? Like obviously he looked just upset. He told you he didn't want to be. Yeah,
and it's like, why was it even posted?
Yeah, exactly. Like why would you even post that? Maybe if it was alive, okay, but even then, end it or turn around and face I don't know. Freaking wall or something.
I feel like you would be able to tell if your husband doesn't feel comfortable. Why are you doing that?
Yeah, he didn't even look. I don't feel like he even smiled in that video.
He was very
so
serious.
Yeah, so serious.
So I feel like you would have, as a wife, especially that long, you would have known like, leave him alone.
Mm-hmm.
Like I don't understand. I really don't. I don't understand. Like, and then I saw this post. It was a drawing that Willow Smith did because she drew something and she wrote something for Tupac.
Jose told me about that
because she was like, I wish you would be here to make my mommy happy.
Yeah, he told me that she wrote a letter saying that how much he misses him.
Mm-hmm.
And this girl never met him.
And it's like, why are you telling your kids about your ex?
Yes,
that's weird.
The way she talks about him, like I feel like it's so disgusting. Like it's so disrespectful to Will.
Yeah. It's like, why are you telling your children about your ex? That's fucking weird. Like, okay, I get it, he died, but it's like, that's not your husband. Why are you telling your kids about someone they've never met?
Yeah.
Like, I feel like that's something you go talk to your therapist or your friends about. Why you're not supposed to tell your children about that?
Yeah. I don't know, it's just something else.
It baffles me. Like that whole situation.
Yeah, she looks like a very manipulative
person.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
It's scary because the way that Will changed his whole demeanor as soon as he saw her, it's like that tells you something.
I saw like hold up. I saw a post on Facebook that described it perfectly. I believe I saved it. Okay, I screenshotted 2 posts. Okay, I'm going to read this one. It says, it was from Michael Woody on Facebook. Okay. It's like, I am not a fan of this woman. I didn't want to put her name in my fucking mouth. Any seasoned man knows what it looks like when another man is being led without a partner. Wait. Yeah, I guess. Sorry. I'm not a great reader. If this woman can roll her eyes without speaking and transform her husband from laughing to anger, why didn't she use that same power to stop her so-called man? Will walked slow enough to be stopped.
We talked about this.
Yeah, why didn't she stop him?
Yeah.
I feel like I would never let Mario get in a fight.
No, yeah.
Like, ever.
I would literally get in between and be like, come on, let's go. Like, not.
I don't care what they said to me. Like,
uh-huh.
It seems like she did. And it says, I didn't hear his partner make a peep. Men, we have to do better. When you say ride or die partner, both people go down. This woman watched him slap Chris Rock and didn't stop him. She didn't consider him when he sat down and didn't speak to him about his feelings. It took Denzel Washington and Bradley Cooper and Tyler Perry to talk this dude down. Where was his woman?
Did you know they tried to kick him out and he didn't want to leave?
Yeah,
That's
I
why
heard
he
about
stayed?
that.
Yeah.
But what am I missing? By the way, her next social media post was about herself. How she's ready for healing season again.
Yep.
Not about the man that defended her honor. No apology, no outreach.
Mm-hmm.
For some reason, I am not surprised her message used the word I. It means to be always about herself, not about her man or about the pain Chris Rock received.
Yeah.
It says stop narcissistic abuse.
Yeah.
It's like,
another thing, like, there's some people defending Will, but the fact that he came out with an apology and say, hey, that wasn't right, he knows it was wrong.
yeah, he knows it was wrong.
And anybody that's defending him, it's like he even himself said it was wrong.
Yeah, I feel like they said, like, I saw a bunch of Facebook posts saying que it's because I'm not okay. It was his actions, but she makes him feel like less of a man, I guess.
Yeah. So I was listening to a podcast and they were talking about that whole situation, and a caller called in and she gave a really feel like a good reason why he would do that. But she said that slapped was more towards him trying to defend himself as a man and be like, hey, I can be a man, since she's always degrading him as a man.
Yeah, I see that.
Yeah.
100%. Because see, like, if somebody's just attacking you as a man and making you feel less than, for reasons that are not even like, it's not you. Like, the fact that she cheated on him with August, that's not on him. It was her decision. Like, why is she making him feel like less of a man and then she was making him feel less because he wouldn't like defend her. You could tell by the way she was acting, that's how he felt. Like, I just think it's so wrong.
Yeah, agree.
Yeah. Oh, Kim's apology for the work speech. I saw it, and I don't remember much, to be honest, but I do remember I saw like, I feel like she was being genuine and she didn't mean it to like the people who got offended. She meant it to people that actually don't want to work for shit.
Yeah, which is that's the way that I took it.
Yeah.
Originally.
I was like, yeah, and I feel like it's big. Like, she apologized to the people.
Siri is trying to catch her.
Siri, don't do that. She's trying to listen in.
Yeah.
You had to tune in.
But yeah, I think I heard it, but I didn't really much pay attention to it. Since we're on the Kim topic, what do you think of the first episode of the show? Spoiler
alert if you haven't watched the Kardashians episode
on Hulu, the new one.
Yeah, skip forward a little bit.
Yeah.
I liked it. I never watched Keeping Up with the Kardashians. Like, I wasn't a religious viewer. I remember I watched like a couple episodes whenever I knew there was going to be drama. I think I watched when Khloe got cheated on. Like, I really I just saw that episode. But I tuned in and it looks really good. It looks funny. It's entertaining.
Yeah. So I laughed a couple of times.
Yeah. It's fun. And then, like, I don't know, I feel like I'm more in the loop with them now.
Yeah.
So that's why I liked it more, I guess, because I was able to see, like, behind the scenes or whatever.
I have two main things that I want to talk about that happened in the show. One thing, Khloe. I think she tried so hard to make it seem like she's not together with Tristan. She said it multiple times. We're just friends. Oh, he's one of my closest friends or something like that. I feel like she tries so hard just so people won't talk shit on her for.
And Did you see?
Not my coffee, sir.
No. Did you see? Whenever Saint showed Kim the video,
his face was like
fucking scared.
Yeah.
Like I bet you he thought like, oh my god, my scandal is out.
And they're living together.
They are?
I think she said, if I'm not mistaken.
I hope she's not living with him now.
But I feel like she tried so hard to make it seem
like they weren't together.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't. But I mean, that was before the baby mama came out thing again with the.
Which I guess we're gonna see in the show too. But
like
even now, I feel like she in that episode, I feel like she tried so hard to make it seem
like. And I feel like they're still gonna be together.
Yeah.
So, something.
If they're not already there together and they're making it seem in the show like they're not, just so she won't get any hate.
Yeah, but I do think they are kind of together.
Yeah, that's what I think too.
And I think even after this cheating, I think even after this cheating, I feel like they're gonna get back together.
Yeah.
So there's no.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they were together when that episode was recorded.
Yeah.
But she made it seem like no, because I feel like she tried so hard.
She kept saying it.
Yeah, she kept saying it multiple times.
Now that you pointed out, that's true.
Yeah, she kept
said it a bunch of times.
What was your point?
Okay. The Scott.
Okay, yeah, that was my second point.
Yeah. Okay, the fact that he admitted that dating older women means that it's serious.
Oh, but I have a different point. But okay, go.
Okay, well, he said that. Like, he was like, oh, because Chloe was like, well, maybe you should date, like, someone more your age. He's like, well, if I did, that means, like, it would be more back and forth, saying it would be someone who actually, like, is, like, grown and he doesn't get to control. Mm-hmm. And then, I mean, when he was, like, talking about Courtney, see, this was his lesson, because he was like, oh, I held on to the fact that people were like, we're going to get back together.
I feel like a lot of people in that family, that includes Chloe, Chris, and all of them, they were telling him, like, you're going to get back together, you're going to fix things, it eventually is going to work out. Yeah. And that is some fucked up shit, honestly. Yeah. Like, I feel like that's why he couldn't also, like, fully move on. Because he had all these people on his ear being like, don't worry about it. Like, you're going to fix things. It's going to work out and whatnot. Like,
I have a different take.
Oh, really? I felt bad for him, because he was like, oh, shit, that is true. Like, you have all these people telling you, eventually it's going to work out. Yeah. And you hold on to that. You hold on to that because you see that you're hearing people telling you that. And it's like, oh, well, one day it's gonna happen.
See, the way I saw it was that he held on to the fact that people kept saying that they were gonna get back together. So he was like, oh, bet. So I have the opportunity to date this 21-year-old, this 18-year-old, this 19-year-old.
Yeah, which he didn't take none of that serious.
So that's why I feel like that's on him. Like, just because if someone, like, they're like, oh, I'm gonna get her, so right now I'm gonna have fun and I'm gonna date all these 20-year-olds, all these 19-year-olds. And I'm like, if you really, like, love Courtney like that and you want to be with her, you wouldn't need to date all these girls before getting with her and being serious.
Well, I think also it was just because Courtney was not with it. I feel like it was like, oh, he saw Courtney not with it and, like, on the relationship, but he still had people, like, talking to him, like, no, like, you know, she's gonna get over it. No, like, you know, you're gonna fix things for her.
No.
Really? Because like, I see it different.
The episode I watched where Chloe was getting cheated on, they discussed that, the whole Courtney and
I didn't watch the second
episode. That's why I have a different opinion, because I watched that episode and they had gone to, like, this lady and she was like, you guys were, like, meant to be or something, and it seemed Courtney was into the idea. Like, she really, like, seemed into it, and, like, she would be able to fix things. She said it, I think she was like, I would fix things with you, like, down the road if he put in the work as well. And I feel like he just didn't do it, so that's why she was like, you know what, moving on. Yeah. And then she found Travis.
Yeah. But I feel like he did make some changes compared to what he was. He made some big changes. Mm-hmm. But I don't know. I feel like it wasn't right for the
family to say that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To just
keep hope. You don't know.
Yeah. Keep hope on him that it's going to work out. It's just kind of, like, messed up.
I feel like it's more on him. But, I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
Though, yeah. Because, I mean, it's not your relationship. You don't know.
Yeah. But,
yeah. It was crazy. It was crazy to see him admit that age did matter when it came to being serious with someone. Because he dated these girls for years. Mm-hmm. They're young years, and they're never gonna get that back.
But it's kind of weird too, because I feel like women go with older men. I feel like I've heard
Some.
multiple times that it's like, oh, women should go with older men because older men are like more
serious.
Yeah, and more
Yeah.
like more like stable and
Yeah.
like more mentally prepared.
This was not the case.
Yeah, that is true. But I feel like I've heard like why women go with way older men.
Yeah, but I feel like in some cases,
I mean, yeah, it doesn't always work out.
yeah, I feel like
no.
they're just taking advantage because you're young.
So it's not
yeah.
always the right move.
Yeah, that was crazy to
Yeah.
see him like admit on the show. I was like, what?
Yeah. What do you
Yeah.
think about the whole Kim? Oh,
Okay,
I
back.
completely forgot. What do you thought about the Kim whole sex tape?
Oh, they're on
Again.
Roblox?
Yeah.
I think it,
They were trying to say that they were gonna expose her again.
But it was on
Sex tape.
Roblox.
I
Like-
mean, yeah, but you know who it came from, right?
No, who?
Would he be?
Ray J?
Yeah,
Oh.
his management.
I think they just wanted attention. Ray J's probably going broke or something.
But like, how fucked up that is?
Because she's a mom.
She's
like,
a
how are you gonna
mom
threaten
now,
a mom?
yeah.
And even no, she's a person to begin with. How are you gonna threaten
Yeah.
a person with
like you already
private
got your money
videos?
out of it already, like.
And and it's like it's her private. I feel like he should go to jail. Honestly, like that's invasion of privacy because it was supposed to be just for them. How are you gonna like show the whole world and then threaten to show more? Like, dude, like how like trashy can you be?
Yeah, I feel like that was really fucked up.
It is fucked up. Like if you like put yourself in her shoes, like that's fucked up.
Yeah.
I mean, I hope I don't know if it's like a criminal thing, but I hope it becomes one so people who are doing that can go to jail because that's serious.
Yeah, that is true.
And especially was on Roblox. Like I feel like
Yeah.
it's a child like thing. I feel like they should be more
And, like,
on there.
she was lucky that Zane couldn't read. Because it
Good
said
thing.
something about like click here and you see the news Kim's sex tape or something like that.
Yeah.
It's like good thing that he was just laughing because of the emoji
The
crying.
emoji of his
Yeah.
mom.
But he couldn't read it, so, which is good. But like
I feel like Roblox should be more into like getting like bad words like that out of there because kids are on there.
yeah,
But yeah, that was fucked up.
yeah. I feel like those were the main points that happened in the show. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sticking with the Kardashians for now, the Black Chyna. Wait, I want to talk about her child support thing. How they called her, both Tyga and Rob called her out.
I'm glad they did that.
They were like, girl, you don't even take care of your kids.
Yeah.
How is she going to? Oh my God, dude. No.
First of all, on that tweet, what do you took off of? That she had to return three cars back.
First of all, why do you need 3 cars? No, I think
No.
she said she has 6.
So on that post, I feel like her tweet made it seem like she couldn't afford them.
Then why do you have them?
But that's what the tweet said, right? That's
Yeah.
how you took it. Like I couldn't afford them, so I had to return 3 cars, right? Did you saw the TikTok I sent you on her? Did I send you one?
Yeah, the one where she was being a bitch to her assistant.
Yeah. Well, in that thing, the reporter was like, "Oh, you had to return those 3 cars because why? Because financially?" And she said, "No, because I have 6 cars and 3 is just like ridiculous. Like I don't need 6 cars."
Then
Bitch,
why did
what?
you say that?
Yeah, I was like, why were you complaining that you had to return 3 cars? And then after that tweet, you said, "Oh, I'm in a single mom with no child support." What? Like, you made it seem like you couldn't afford it, which is probably true.
Yeah.
But then you come out here saying, "Oh no, like it was just too much. It was just too much for me." She made it seem, she tried to back on it, and she probably saw like people were calling her poor or whatnot.
Yeah, but then it's like, why do you say that?
Yeah. And the way she treated that poor girl, like,
Her assistant didn't even do anything.
She literally looked at her and she was like, "I'm sorry."
Like she's such a bitch. Like
Yeah.
she's like I watched the video of the Rob and China show, like a little snippet of when she screams at him.
She was like really.
Dude.
She's another. What's her name from Will Smith?
From where?
The Will Smith's wife.
Oh, Jada.
Yeah, she's another
worse.
Jada.
Well, she's worse in a way because she gets so aggressive.
Yeah, like
Her saliva.
oh.
No.
But yeah, she's suing the Kardashians
First of all,
because
for
her
what?
#1 show hit was canceled. First of all, that show was her and Rob. And her and Rob are not together anymore. What if she wants to record?
Yeah, what is she going to record? Just like I don't know.
I'm pretty sure people were watching that because they don't get nothing from Rob. Yeah. And that was the only show that they would get a little bit from him. And she wants to sue them because they canceled their show.
And did you see that she choked Rob with a cord?
I saw that. It came out on the cord and she was like, and she
I
put
was
a
kidding.
gun
to his head.
But she was kidding.
It was a joke.
What? What? Oh my God. And that she broke a TV and broke I don't know what else. I'm like, girl,
that is abuse.
The fact also, I heard that her lawyer is the one that brought that up.
Why? Why would you say that?
Why?
Dude, who is Black Chyna and Amber Heard's lawyers?
Exactly.
So we do not hire them. Because what are you doing?
I think that's all I have on that.
Yeah, me too.
But let's move on to Amber.
Dude.
And Johnny Depp.
I stand with Johnny.
Yeah. Who the hell are her lawyers?
Dude.
The way I be laughing on the freaking question.
Me too.
The way Johnny Depp answers to them, I'm like, yes.
Go
like,
off, King.
Yes, that's how you, like, what? He says it in the way that we all thinking, like, why are you asking that for the fourth time?
Yeah, for the
Did
fourth
you sign
time.
it?
He's like, is it the paper I signed 3 times ago?
Yes, I was laughing so hard. And I was just like, yeah.
Like, exactly.
And the guy was just, I'm just making sure.
Like, what?
Four
and
times?
then I laughed when he was like, oh, and you were like drunk or something, and he's like, were you there?
Yeah. Did you saw the text where he read I can do something more with your throat? I have other ideas for your throat or something like that.
Yeah, and he was like, can you repeat that?
Oh my God. The way, like, I don't understand, like, obviously, as soon as I saw that message, I was like, oh, he meant it in a sexual way.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, that's what I thought too.
Like, soon as I read it, I was like, oh, yeah, it's like in a sexual way. And I don't know what he was, like.
What point he was trying to.
Yeah, he was trying to make it like, oh, like, you know.
He's abusing her.
Yeah, it's like, but literally, I feel like everybody in the court was like,
laughing.
Yeah, because they knew, like, what he meant by sending that text. It's so crazy. Oh.
No, and did you see that Melanie exposing Amber?
Oh my God, yes. That is iconic.
Literally they were like, Melanie, take the stand.
Yeah. I saw this one girl that went to the court and found her lawyers and she was trying to provide that evidence to them. Like, hey, Melanie,
good.
Didn't release that until 2017.
Good.
Like,
because that happened in 2015, 2016. So how are you going to say you use that to cover up your bruises when it didn't even exist?
Pretty sure they're going to come out like, well, obviously it wasn't that exact brand. Like
shut your ass up.
Whatever. Then why?
She said this exact one.
Yeah, she was showing it to the court. Like, she had it in her hands and she was like, this is the exact one she'll carry throughout her whole relationship with Johnny Depp. Like,
the minute you see the videos of where they're in, Amber is like saying how she was abused by Johnny, and she's literally like
trying to act really,
she's trying to figure out what to say next.
Yeah,
that she literally, she was like, he did to my face, she was like, he did he was grabbing, he was, and it's like, you know, when something happens to you, you remember every detail. How are you gonna forget what he did?
She
supposedly
tried so hard to cry.
Well, yeah, after they're like, my client's upset, and then she was like, she's crying. Dude, she was not crying.
Where?
And then after he said that, she was trying to look upset. I was like, sis,
I really hope he wins. Like,
yes, he deserves to, because dude, like, it's insane. Like, I showed Maria the audio of her being like, why are you crying? Like, and she was like, no. Yeah, she was saying, why are you crying, or why are you complaining? She's like, you're a man, like, and all this stuff, like, they're not gonna believe you.
Yeah, he was telling me to go to the police or something like that.
Yeah, she's like, they're not gonna believe you.
Yeah.
And I'm like, thank God that was recorded, because what a fucking bitch. Yeah. And I hope she loses all of her sponsors, everything.
Hope so too.
Just like
Johnny did.
Because literally nobody works with him except Dior. You
I
go
saw
Dior.
I went to Ulta and I saw his
little
thing right at the front.
Good.
And then we were at the cologne section, and Jose was like spraying, trying to look for one. And I was like, no, we need to buy that. We need to support him. But I didn't like how he smelled.
Yeah.
So sorry.
But the fact that they support him is badass. Like, good. Like, I hope she better lose all her movies, all her stuff, because she's an abuser.
And the companies that didn't
support him,
they need to come out and apologize to him.
Yeah. Because that's not it.
Yeah.
It's not it. I feel like they could use the excuse, oh, but it's because they're in a trial. Okay, then why are you still working with her?
Yeah.
Like, it should have been both if you're gonna do that.
Yeah.
But because I think she works in the Aquaman movie. I hope she doesn't. I hope they fire her, because that's I hope
insane.
They boycott everything that she's in and nobody like watches it or uses it to teach them a lesson, because no.
You know what, I'm not sure how like the whole system works and whatnot, but if she has those allegations against her of her being abusive and whatnot, why does she still have her kid with her? Why has nobody been like, hey, we need to check on the baby see if she's okay?
She's abusing. Yeah. Because
that's true.
Yeah, you never know what she's doing.
Yeah, I was like, how come nobody has stepped up and be like, hey, let's check on the baby
and see? I mean, I think that's a very good point, because honestly, when someone's abusive, you never know.
Yeah.
Because with the domestic violence I've seen, it starts with the parent, but then it also, like, a lot of the time goes to the child as well.
Yeah. So. Did you saw when they integrated? No, not integrated.
Interviewed?
No, when they put you in the stand.
Okay.
Yeah. Something.
when you take the stand,
when they question you. Her assistant. She was like,
I didn't see that one.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
She was like, I did all this shit for her, every little thing. And I think her lawyer, Amber's lawyer, was like, but you got paid good, right? She was like, what? No, I didn't. She was like, no, I should have, but no, I didn't. I was like, damn. She was, the fact that her assistant is acting like that. Yeah.
And I think her parents are on Johnny's side.
Yeah.
So that says a lot.
Yeah.
Your own parents?
Yeah.
Like, no.
It's scary.
It's very scary. And it's like, it brought awareness to the fact that men can be abused too. Yeah. Because, dude, that's fucking evil. Yeah. No,
it's crazy. No. But we'll see how that ends.
And she brings like a bad like point of view for women who are actually abused, because she's lying.
Yeah.
Like, dude, there's people who that actually happens to, and you're sitting there lying.
Yeah.
It's fucked up.
And I feel like all those times that she tried to record him
supposedly abusing
secretly, I feel like she tried to provoke him, like, like it was just like poking at him, like, do something,
because he's literally just like defending himself, and like he's never been the aggressor. So I'm like, if somebody's like picking you're gonna get upset. Like,
oh, can we talk about Johnny's dead best friend where he took the stand?
He was like, what?
Yeah. It was funny. He laughed. What's the video that he really laughed and he was like, I'm sorry.
I do know what you're talking about, because they're telling him, they're like, oh, they
asked a question.
Like, I'm truly sorry.
Yeah, they asked him a question and he like really, he couldn't hold it in. He was laughing hard, and then he was like, I'm sorry. Like, he was apologizing to the judge. I just can't remember which one it was.
We have it in the chat.
Girl, we
gotta rewatch that part, because it's right here.
Is it that one?
Are you familiar with Amica cream?
What is it?
Amica?
Amica?
Yes.
No.
Okay. Well, when you say no makeup, you don't know she was not wearing makeup, correct?
For a fact?
Correct.
No.
And you don't know whether she had applied Amica cream, correct?
No.
And
I didn't even know what Amica cream is.
And do you know whether she had applied any Amica cream that morning to her face?
No.
And do you know whether Amber had any Amica cream on that day?
No, I don't.
And again, do you know whether she was wearing any Amica cream?
Sir, if you could just answer this question.
I'm totally sorry.
I'm totally sorry.
The fact that both of her lawyers asked the same question multiple times. What is the purpose of that? Can the lawyer explain to us what is the purpose of asking literally the same question in different ways?
It's literally me asking you, like, somebody questioned me, do you know if Angelica used this moisturizer? I don't fucking know.
Yeah.
Like, she got ready to her house.
And then they ask you 5 minutes later, which one do you think Angelica uses it? And it's like, what?
What? Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
And then they're saying, like, Amica doesn't work that fast.
I don't even know what that is. So.
Supposedly, I think it takes off, like, bruising or something. But it's not going to work that fast. So, but yeah, I don't understand the question.
Yeah.
First of all, and then the fact that they repeated it.
Multiple times.
Multiple
Isn't that,
times.
Like, it's both of those lawyers ask
Like, do
the
they
same
think
question.
the answer's going to change?
I think that's why they're trying to do it. Like, oh, but earlier you said no. Oh, but earlier you said yes, or something like that. But
The one where they keep telling Johnny que hearsay.
oh,
And he's like, well, I guess they
sorry,
were.
did I scare you?
She's fine.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's like, well, I guess these were hearsay papers.
Yeah. And then he pauses because he's waiting.
They're gonna say it. He's like,
yeah, he's just waiting for the lawyer to say that. Oh my god.
he's like, I'm learning.
Like, I feel like this is a whole joke, but it's like also serious. It's just like,
is our lawyers make it
a joke?
Yes,
Yeah.
like I'm literally like, dude. And then I was watching like some of it from, I think it was Friday or Thursday, I don't remember. I put it on the TV. I think it was live. And Amber was like smiling through some parts where they were like, where Johnny was, they were accusing him of using cocaine, which I don't know why that matters.
Hold on, did you saw also the cocaine thing?
Well, he was like, well, if cocaine could fit in there.
But he says, but if you put it in there, I'm pretty sure you leave a trail. He was like, whenever I've gotten cocaine, it comes in a little bag. It was like so funny.
Why did they ask that? What does that matter?
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh,
man.
and he was like, oh, when you cut off your finger. And he looked at him like, when I cut off my finger? Like, what?
Oh my god. I cannot.
No.
They're like trying so hard
So
to like
hard.
pin it back on him and be like, it's you. But it's like,
no, sis.
I want to be on the TikTok where they defend Amber. Is there one that defend Amber?
I want to see that.
Because I'm all Johnny Depp on my end.
I feel like some of the people who would defend her is women who have been through domestic abuse and they don't really know, probably.
Maybe. They're
That's
like,
the only reason que te la paso. Okay, I'm like, okay.
yeah,
you
that maybe
supported
they're
it.
like obviously it's again the men trying to.
Yeah, maybe. I see that happening. But if it's just somebody that's, no.
Yeah,
No.
but I want to see that side because oh my god,
I feel like it would be funny.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I want to see your evidence, ma'am.
Yeah. Okay, is that all for
Yeah.
that? I think that's all I have for Johnny Depp.
Yeah.
It's just weird and funny and whatnot.
Serious, but her lawyers make it a joke, honestly.
Yeah. Okay. I think most of mine are like influencers, like YouTubers.
You have more than me. You should start. I have 3.
Well, some of them are old. Like one of them is like the Riveras, the whole.
I don't know who they are.
You don't know that, like Jenny Rivera?
Oh,
Her kids?
yeah. I was like, I thought like they were YouTube family or something.
Oh no, sorry. This one, I think this was the only. Oh, actually, I have another celebrity.
Okay.
But the Riveras, that Rosie's husband was stealing money from the company.
I've heard keep in mind, my source is TikTok.
Oh, sorry, allegedly.
Yeah.
Because I don't think they fully.
They've been accused, proven guilty yet.
Fully, but what's her name? Chiquis was like somebody very, very close to Rosie, and she was like, y'all know who I'm talking about. I was like,
I've heard that like Rosie in general has always been like jealous of Jenny.
Yeah, and I feel like she's been also like really mean and things like that.
Yeah, like I've heard a lot of theories that I don't feel comfortable saying, but it's supposedly she's never been a fan of Jenny. She's always been like jealous of her. And
I think now her jealousy went over to Chiquis.
Yeah, and segunda, because she was the one getting stuff in Jenny's head about Chiquis so that she would cut her out the will. And then somehow Jenny died when that happened.
It's all kind of weird,
It's
honestly.
very weird. Like, if you really, like, get into the details, it's very weird and very suspicious.
Yeah, because I think that happened when she died, it happened all around, like, the holidays. And I think where some people were saying like she was already planning to get back together with Chiquis and invite her to Christmas party.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden that happens. It's like, oh, damn.
It's weird. Like the timing of everything.
Yeah. It's a little strange.
Very strange. Very suspicious.
Yeah. And also, can I say, I just don't like their mom.
Oh, I've never seen her really.
Doña Rosa.
Why?
She's very, like, she didn't defend her grandkids at all. She took Rosie's side. She took Juan's side. All her son, her daughter and son's side. Yeah. But she was like, those are my kids. And she wasn't going to defend any of her grandkids.
But those are her grandkids.
I know.
But honestly, I've seen that happen in a lot of families where they prefer certain grandkids. But that's a different conversation. But yeah, I don't think that's fair. I don't, especially like since Jenny's gone. I feel like she should be more supportive of them.
Yeah, like they lost their mother, and I think they don't even have their father.
No, I think they had a shitty dad. Some of them.
Yeah, some of them. One, like I think two of the kids' dad passed away, and the other one was like is in jail or
I think he abused them. Yeah.
Like so. They're literally like they're by themselves.
They're the ones who need like the most support, not like this lady who's angry, jealous and angry at her sister. Like, dude.
Yeah, I don't like her, and I hate it that she's very like religious. It's all about love and whatnot, but
that's how people be though.
I know, it's just like, oh, son las más criticonas.
Yeah, and the worst type of people. Yeah, most of the time.
Which also is like it wasn't surprising when they came out saying that her husband was like stealing money or not.
Yeah,
because they're
it's weird. Just not it, like the family dynamic they have.
And then I think another cousin came out saying, not came out, but you know, it's kind of complicated because the whole family is like huge, right? But I think one of the things that came out is Juan and Rosie were working with Jenny Enterprises, right? Johnny asked for that audit, and that's when all the things came out. And so I think when he asked for it, I think that's when Rosie was like, I'm quitting or whatnot. That it was too much for her, which is kind of also weird. Yeah, which is weird. But also Juan left, right? So both of them are brothers and sisters from Jenny. They left, and keep in mind, both of those people were on payroll, right? Juan, after he left, he was asking them for money for work that he done, but he was on payroll. How does that work?
Dude.
How does that work? And then Lupillo comes in, right? He's like supporting his sobrinos and whatnot. And he says that one of his daughters, Lupillo's daughter, took in a daughter from Juan because they had a fight between them. So he took her in, right? And that girl was staying at her. Why am I fucking out of breath?
Because it was a lot. Me too.
Right? But it's kind of confusing. But they took one of Juan's daughter in, right? And the girl noticed that Juan's daughter was getting checks from Jenny Rivera Enterprises.
What?
Which she didn't work at. And you know, that girl saw it and she asked me, she was like, hey, why are you getting checks from there? And she was like, oh, everybody gets them. Like, what?
Dude.
Like, oh my God. Like, all these people getting their money and we're not. Y los kids ¿qué? Like, not even her own kids. Like, it's insane.
Dude, I don't get how you could take money like that. I mean, dude, no.
No.
That's fucked up.
Yeah. There's something. They're not right. That whole family is like drama.
Yes, I feel like they were just consumed by money. Most of them.
Yeah.
Like, dude, if it's their mom, that's their money. Like, why are you... Get a job, bitch.
Literally. Like...
Work. Like,
you have money because of her and Lupillo.
Literally. Because I feel like most of the issues is like, okay, you're saying... Say she's going broke. That's your fault. Why didn't you buy, like, a smaller home where you could live by yourself forever? Like, why do you have to have these big things? I've never understood people like that. Like, what, you're so damn greedy that you really are taking, like, that. Like it makes me angry to like think when I really think about it and how many times that happens.
Yeah, and I think Lupillo went in an interview with some guy. He comes on TV, but I think he does like interviews on YouTube. And dude, there were some sad clips in there where he's like literally just crying and just in pain, trying to remember, like talking about like the
His
whole
sister?
Jenny with her death and all the stuff. And like none of the other brothers were like that. This guy, like, he couldn't even talk of how much he was crying.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, that broke my heart. It's like, that's the only brother that got really affected by her death. Like,
That
it's
really
crazy.
like loved her.
Yeah,
And not.
and even then, like, they would argue and whatnot, but at the end of like some time, they would like make up and whatnot.
Yeah,
But
I mean, our siblings fight, but that's the thing. The fact that he actually loved her and he wasn't in there just for her money.
yeah, and
So-
like again, he's literally the only one that supports every other Jenny Rivera's kids.
Yeah,
Which is
that's so sad.
Yeah.
Like to think that you really like family means like basically nothing to you and you just care about the money.
Yeah.
Like, how sad can your life be?
that's kind of scary. What do you have?
Well, I remember one. The Angela dating that old man. I don't know much about her, but I was like, what's going on? Why are you laughing?
Okay. Did you saw her like her apology, air quotes apology video?
No. I literally just
I'm
saw
laughing.
people talking about her.
I am laughing because this girl made it seem like they released some nudes
What?
of her, like her apology.
Wait,
Like
why?
she was going like, "I'm so sorry. Like this is not. I didn't want this to come out. I never approved of these pictures." And doesn't that sound like, oh, they leaked her
leaked her
nudes?
nudes, yeah.
No.
Well, what pictures were they at? I don't think
It
I've
was
seen the
just her
pictures.
and the other guy. Like it was kind of like, you know how Courtney and Travis do that tongue thing,
Yeah.
like that.
Uh,
And she was all going like, I'm sorry, like I never wanted to be put in this position.
maybe she's embarrassed.
I mean, I get it, but don't make it seem like it's a nude. Like, girl, you overreacting for nothing. Like, oh my god,
She needs the press. Well, I don't know.
I
don't
think
know.
I saw someone comment, which I feel like is true. Like she was just more worried that I think when she started coming out, they put on this frame of, oh, like she's innocent, she's
Yeah.
young, she's all this that, and it's like all gone now.
Oh, maybe
so
that's
now
why.
she's like,
it's like her Hannah Montana moment.
yeah. So she's like now like, oh wait, they're taking that away from me, and
They're
you
making
know,
me seem.
yeah.
But I mean, you're an
Which
adult.
which
Yeah.
is dumb because like you're supposed to go out there and be yourself.
Yeah.
So if you're putting up this persona that you're like, oh, innocent and whatnot, it's like,
Okay, now I see
Dude.
why she was apologizing. Okay, because it was like she was seen as like this like child star,
Yeah,
and then like her like kissing whatever was
Mm-hmm.
pointed out. So maybe that's how she feels. Like she feels like exposed because she's supposed to be like innocent, like you said. But
it literally sounded like she was apologizing, like a YouTuber apologizing for her nudes, like coming out.
but my thing is, who is she dating that's old?
Yeah, he's old.
Why
he's
is
like 30
you-
something?
What? No,
I don't know.
I don't think. No, like I get that sometimes, rarely is the case. Okay, like that big of an age gap, it works out and they're not taking advantage of you. But most
Yeah.
of the time, you're being taken advantage of. So like, I don't know. That was just I just thought that was like, I don't know. I feel like it should be more talked about how you get taken advantage of.
Yeah. But also we don't know that. Maybe
Maybe it is one of those. Oh, it works.
she's on top of it. She knows what the hell she's doing, and
Maybe yeah. It could
But-
be either one.
yeah, but I don't know. I feel like it wasn't a big deal for her to come out and be like all sad and depressed.
maybe she should have never said anything.
Yeah,
I
just
mean,
did
because
it.
those are her
Went
private
out.
photos. Like, well, not private, but she just kissing
She
a
could
guy.
have just said like, oh, like, yeah, I never approved of this coming out, and I'm like,
Or she'd be like,
those
that's
were
my
in-
privacy or whatever.
Yeah, but
But I don't feel like she needed to apologize for that. It's just her.
I feel like she went.
Maybe
the
people
extra
made her
mile.
feel like she needed to apologize.
I don't know, but when I was reading the comments, they were all like, she acting like they think her.
She acted like her sex tape is out. What do you have?
I saw a TikTok on this. I didn't did much research, of course. But they were saying Don Francisco was like a predator.
I've seen that. I've seen he would grab their ass and stuff.
What a
creep!
too.
No way.
That he would like, you know, that they have little segments with little kids being cute or not.
Yeah.
And he would have them like really close and all that.
Oh.
And like he would let them like sit on their lap and stuff. And I'm like, ugh.
Yeah, I believe that he was a creep.
Also, how old is he? Like
He's fucking old.
Old as fuck. And he's still alive.
Yes, but like, I could see him being a creep.
Yeah,
And,
I saw a
which
TikTok
sucks.
on that.
Ruins my childhood.
Right?
Fucking
Yeah.
watched you every Saturday.
Yeah.
Sábado gigante.
Yeah. I was gonna say sábado domingo. That's the vulgar. But yeah, I saw that.
No, I believe that 100%. He would do that. I mean,
Makes sense.
especially back in the day.
Yeah.
Men are crusty, dusty. Britney Spears is pregnant. What? Because I remember her saying when she was free, she wanted to have a baby, and now she's
They
pregnant.
wouldn't let her.
Yeah, it is. I mean, good for her that she was able to get pregnant.
Yeah.
Like how she wanted to right away, because I know people struggle.
Yeah.
But then I was saying to some people, now that she's pregnant, they're like suspicious of her boyfriend, husband. I don't know what he is. That they're saying that maybe he's taking advantage of her or something. But I
they've been
don't know.
together
I
for a
don't
while
know
now?
him. I don't know. But she's pregnant.
Yeah.
Which is great. That's what she wanted. She wanted
Yeah.
her babies. So I'm glad she's pregnant.
Yeah. I don't have much to say on that.
Okay, next.
Talking about pregnancy, Trisha Paytas is also pregnant.
We were discussing this.
I don't know. I just don't believe it yet. I'll see it when she has the baby in her hands. I'll believe it when she has the baby in her hands.
I don't know. It's just insane to me. The fact that she is becoming a mother.
Yeah.
And she's pregnant. Because she would always say she wasn't able to get pregnant.
Mm-hmm.
And like, I know that she says she went like to get help for it. But it's just crazy.
Yeah.
I saw some conspiracies, don't come for me, that supposedly she has a surrogate and she's just acting like she's pregnant.
Which I believe that more.
Yeah, and it seems more realistic.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't really seen her stomach.
Yeah.
And then like she had
Well,
her
she's a
whole-
little bit more on the fuller side, so
yeah.
I could see why you couldn't see much of her
How
stomach.
far along is she?
But last time that I saw a video, she was 17 weeks, and it was like at the beginning of April.
What's 17 weeks in months?
2 months is 8 months. I mean, 2 months is 8
4
weeks.
weeks? Oh yeah, 8 weeks, sorry.
8 weeks. So 3 months. So she was like
Oh.
she was finishing up her trimester.
Oh wow.
She had said that she was gonna raise the baby as non-binary. Am I saying that right?
Yeah,
Binary?
non-binary.
Yeah,
Which is fine. I didn't laugh at that.
No,
I laughed
it's-
at the fact that
She had a gender reveal.
yeah, when she said she's raising it non-binary.
And her colors were literally blue and pink, the most basic
Like man, boy, girl.
Yeah. And it's like, how are you gonna say you're gonna raise your child non-binary and have a whole
Gender reveal.
gender reveal, and then now saying
It's a girl.
yeah, it's a girl, and all your videos using the pronouns
Yeah.
as she,
Her.
like what?
No, I found a video. It was funny because she had made a video before and she was like, "Oh, we know the gender, but we're not announcing it until our gender reveal." And then she did the gender reveal and they show a clip with her like, "What do you think it is?" She's like, "I think it's a boy." And then they ask him, "What do you think it is?" He's like, "I think it's a boy too." And then they act like surprised. And I thought
But
you said you knew.
Oh
And it
my
was a
God.
girl.
This is why I don't believe that she's
Yes.
fully pregnant.
The lies. It's just because there's been too many lies. I don't
Yeah.
like to anybody else. I would not make this accusation. Like I would never accuse someone of lying. and
She
being pregnant.
has a background.
But she's lied about so many things that I'm like, it's possible. Even though it's outrageous,
yeah.
it's possible. From her
Mm-hmm.
only.
Yeah.
No hate, I'm just saying.
Yep. Okay, I have another one that's to do with kids. Sean Dawson.
Shane?
Sorry, Shane.
Shawn
Shane Dawson is working on having a kid too.
I was just about to watch that video today when I woke up. I haven't watched it.
Yesterday, which he made a good point. You always see like the woman's side of whenever they're struggling to get pregnant and they go to an IVF treatment or whatnot, but never like a gay couple side, which is kind of like, oh shit, that is true. So I'm kind of glad that they're doing, they're
showing
recording
it.
their end. But yeah, they went to. I don't want to spoil it for you, but they're
Yeah.
They're working. Those are in their plans, which is like, wow.
Yeah, I think that's great. Like, I hope it works out for them, because I've heard like horror stories where like they back out, like the woman backs out. Well, I think it depends. Like, I think whenever they give the baby that they already made up, it's harder for them to give it up. But if you're hiring them and you're putting your own sperm and stuff in it,
Which
it's your
they're-
baby.
which they're doing.
Okay,
They're
that's
use-
good. Like, I feel like that's a safer way to make sure that's your baby and they,
Yeah.
they don't back out on it.
And I think because they're using a fertility clinic, I'm pretty sure there's like contracts and documents
Yeah.
that the woman has to sign and whatnot.
Yeah, that it is their baby.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
But
hope that. But I saw people were hating on them. They were like, "Why are you having a kid?" I'm like, they don't seem like
Well, it's-
bad people. Well, not
I
like.
think because of their past and what has
Yeah.
come up, but like
At the end of the
second
day,
chances, people
yeah,
change.
People
It's a-
change, and just because like people made those mistakes doesn't mean they're not gonna be good parents.
Yeah.
With their new change that they've
Yeah,
made.
some
like,
people have. Well, I think we all have our past, and like some people's obviously are worse than others. But
Yeah.
there's always that frame where they change and things like that.
And then all we see is what they post. We don't know them. Well, who are we to say you don't deserve a child?
Yeah.
Like, what? I would
Yeah.
never say that to someone. Like, I feel like people feel the freedom to say that because they're online. But it's like, just because they're online doesn't mean you get to say that.
Yeah, no, I agree.
My last one is Anuel's new song with Yailin.
I just heard like clips of
Me
it.
too. But,
Awful.
dude, it's so bad.
Yeah. It's her. Like I feel it's her singing. Like her singing, it's bad. Not that I can sing or anything, but like
Yeah.
I'm not here dropping songs.
Yeah, but how did he think that was a good
I
idea?
don't know.
Well, publicity, yeah, but it's not a good song.
No, like they could. I don't know. Bring it out like a. First of all, she's going on tour. Okay, what?
To open for him, like,
Oh my god! Like I don't understand. Like, are there not people around you that
Tell
are
you?
honest and being like, "Hey, girl, this doesn't sound good." I told Jose. I asked him. I was like, "If I ever come up with a song, will you tell me if it's bad?"
yes.
He said no, and I was like, I mean, like if I'm going like dropping it like out into the world to listen to it, and he's like, "Oh yeah, I'll tell you."
Yeah, because you're not about to be
Yeah,
embarrassed.
yeah. It's like what?
No, but the thing is, I feel like if they had people like that, I feel like they would be like, "You're fake. You don't support me." I feel like they're that type of people.
I would have.
but it's like,
I wouldn't care. Call me fake all you
yes,
want. I'm
tell
telling
me
you
what I'm
yeah,
doing that's
uh-huh.
embarrassing or that's
Yeah.
bad. Like, tell me.
Yeah.
I would want to know instead of embarrassing myself. Like,
And also, like, do they not see all the comments of like
they
making
take
fun
it
of
as
her?
haters.
Oh my God.
Dude, at one point, no, it's criticism.
Yeah,
it's
at
not
one point
hate.
they're telling you the truth. The same as Jenny 69. Girl, what the hell are you doing?
It's criticism, okay?
And obviously people come on with like, oh, well, she's making, you're leaving the bad comment. I'm never going to leave a bad
Me
comment.
either, yeah.
But, you know, they're saying like, oh, they leave a bad comment, but she's making her money. I'm like, but
It's-
you
okay.
also embarrassing yourself.
Jenny 69, what I do give her, it's catchy.
That's
So this song is not catchy. It's just bad.
true. Yeah. The way
So-
she, oh my God. It's insane.
Because like Jenny 69, I be singing like karaoke. I've sang that before. Because it's so catchy
Yeah, it
and
is
everybody
catchy.
knows it.
Yeah.
It's like the meme. But I would not sing Yailin's song.
No.
No.
I would not. No. And then have you seen it where they compare like him,
And Karol.
Anuel singing to Karol G, and then Anuel singing to what's her name?
Yailin, I
Yailin. And it's like so completely different.
Have you seen
One's
the TikTok?
romantic, and
Have
the
you-
other
yeah.
was like.
Have you seen the TikTok trend que sale Karol G singing her song because
Oh,
she wrote
shit?
for him and
Uh-huh.
they're singing and then it's like, if I don't even want to
And
say,
the girl-
but she's
You wanna
like
do
talking
the-
about some sexual stuff and I'm just like, the
Can we
difference.
search up the lyrics? We can. Let's search up the lyrics.
I'm not gonna say them.
I'll say them. I mean, I'm not gonna sing them.
Because Karol G's like, I want to show you off, like you're my world.
Okay, it's called Si Tu Me Busca.
I guess so. That's like the slang, I guess.
Oh, under where are they from? I don't know.
Did she write her own lyrics?
I wouldn't doubt it. Where is her part? First one, Jelena Masurali and Anuel. This is them together. Oh, I think I've heard it sing. Si tú me buscas, yo estoy en el barrio. Donde se mata y se roba y se cinga a diario.
I don't know what that means. Well, I know I don't know what cinca means.
Me neither. What does Chucky mean?
I don't know, but she says that.
Yeah, and I've heard other songs say that too.
I don't know. I think it's slang también.
Si andas Chucky, te da pa este culo, me da pa ese culo, papi.
So inspirational.
What? Y yo puedo estar triste y me da pa ese culo, me da pa ese culo.
What does that mean?
I don't know. You're giving them ass? I don't know.
Oh, like if he's sad, like she'll give him ass?
Yeah, I guess
Oh,
so.
okay. There's no talking
Oh
here. No,
my
you're not going to talk about your
God.
feelings. I'm going to give you
It's
ass.
just Oh my God, this has to be a joke. Y tú puedes estar triste. That's literally the coro. Y tú puedes estar triste y te da pa este culo.
Yeah, that's what she means, no? That
Yeah.
he's sad, so she'll give him
But
ass.
that's literally the core of the song.
No, I've seen there's more. Where she's
Weird.
like, te chupo or something.
Oh.
Key.
¿Te gusta? Oh, papi sabe que yo soy tu puta. What the hell? ¿Te gusta de barrio? ¿Te gusta corrupta? Prende y pásame el humo boca a boca. El Chapo sigue preso y todavía se vende coca. O cuando te lo chupo, tú disfruta. What? And on the side says, haha.
I don't know. This doesn't seem like a love song to me. Was it meant to be a love song?
It sounds like a more sexual song than a love song, honestly.
Because, I mean, you can be sexual and love each other, but this just seems straight up
sexual.
sex.
Yeah.
Just sex.
Yeah.
Like, you're sad? Ass. That's always the answer. Like, there's nothing. It's like, we could give you ass after we talk about it.
Oh my
But no, there's
not even
no
talk
talking
about it. Not even
That's
talk
how it
about
should be. It should be
Yeah.
like, we could talk about it, then I could give you ass. No, it's straight ass.
Oh my God. Imagine that. Jesus. Okay. I have a last one.
Okay.
I saw this TikTok. I'm gonna show it to you. I don't think I sent it to you.
Okay.
But it's this girl recording herself sleep. Right?
Is it whenever the mom goes and whispers in her ear shit?
It's her mother-in-law.
That's why. Sorry, yeah, her mother-in-law.
And she comes out like, oh, like she won't do nothing.
She's like, no, I'm gonna stay. Like, she's really
Yeah.
nice. Like, if somebody's whispering, I hope you fucking die, bitch. Or, like,
And not
I
only
hate
that, she went to prison before
Oh,
she got out of prison or something like that.
and like, she doesn't want to leave.
No, she's like, oh, she won't do nothing. She's not gonna hurt me. What?
Did she tell her boyfriend? I don't remember that
I
part.
don't know. I just saw that one.
But I'm just like, dude, get out.
Yeah.
Like,
That is insane
It's so
to me.
creepy seeing her standing over her. Like, she does stand over her, right? Or
Yeah,
am I wrong?
she's like right on her like
Yeah.
on her side.
Yeah,
On her side of the
and
bed.
she's like whispering shit like, that's evil.
Yeah,
like no.
yeah.
Get out.
How are you defending that?
But yeah, she's defending it because I mean, I saw it and then
Oh,
I
if
went.
y'all want to go see it, her TikTok ad is Rosie ROSIDUH, like Rosita.
Okay.
But yeah, that is crazy.
That is great, and she just refuses because I feel like if it was me, I would show it to Mario and be like, "Your mom is like saying these
Yeah,
things to
me
me.
too.
We should probably like leave.
I would lock the door room. Or
Like, yeah,
something.
if you can't leave,
like,
lock it. Like,
yeah.
and then like maybe have him talk to her. Like, are you okay? Like, how do you feel about her?
Yeah.
I don't know, and she's just I don't know because it's like if you don't believe in your partner as much. I feel like I feel like maybe she feels like if she tells him something, he's gonna break up with her.
Or, like,
but I'm
he's
like,
not
if
gonna
you're
do
not
something.
secure,
Yeah.
leave.
Yeah.
I would tell him. I would be
Yeah.
like, hey, look at what your mom is doing.
Yeah, that is some creepy.
Because like even if
stuff.
say my mom was doing that to him, I would be like, Mom, what is going on?
Agreed.
Like, no, especially since you said like she went to jail. That's scary. What if
Yeah.
she stabs her in the middle of the night? Like,
Literally, yeah.
God no quiera, but like, dude, it could happen.
Yeah, I don't understand how she's just like okay with it.
And she's
Like,
still sleeping there.
I don't get it.
That's very scary. I
Yeah.
saw that. It scared me. I was like, no, I could never.
No, me
I would
neither.
be scared.
Never.
No.
That's too scary.
Yeah.
Okay, that's all I
Okay.
have.
Yeah, same. This was a long episode, but I liked it.
Yeah.
Oh, follow us in our Instagram at the In Between Girls podcast. Listen to us on Spotify, Apple Podcast, or stream us on YouTube. Give us a like, give us a review, 5 stars.
5 stars. Yes.
And follow us on our Instagram because we make polls and like
Yeah.
we include you, like we read your answers and we, you know, I think it's pretty cool. I like polls. Like I like going on people's polls.
Yeah. Sometimes I'm late, like for some people that posted like really like famous people that they do a post. I'm like 4 hours late, but I'm still like deciding.
Yeah, I like doing that. I go on influencers and I go tap. So I mean, if you want to be included, and then we're gonna ask you once we run out of topics what you want to hear.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Woohoo! That's it.
Okay, thank you.
Bye.
Bye.